Have you noticed how shopping habits change as new generations come along? It's a fascinating look at how our world evolves. Today, we're going to talk about 30 things that baby boomers love, but millennials just aren't buying anymore. A recent consumer study found that different age groups have their own unique attitudes, values, and preferences when it comes to shopping. Millennials, in particular, seem to prioritize sustainability and digital engagement over traditional products. In this video, we'll look at these 30 items and why millennials are saying no to things their parents and grandparents loved. We'll see how changing values, technology, and lifestyles are shaping what younger people choose to buy or not to buy. Let's jump right in and see what's on the list. Let us know what we missed. Check out the full details by visiting the link in the description. Number 1. Fine china. Fine china used to be a must-have for fancy dinners, but millennials aren't buying it anymore. They prefer casual meals and practical dishes instead of expensive table settings. Fox Business reports that millennials' lack of interest is causing problems for the fine china industry. Young people don't feel the same connection to these fancy dishes as their parents did, and they're choosing easier-to-use options instead. Number 2. Silverware sets. Expensive silver utensils are another thing millennials are skipping. They're picking everyday utensils that are easier to take care of instead of fancy silverware sets. With more people having casual dinners at home, the need for fancy silverware has gone down. Millennials like utensils that can go in the dishwasher and fit their busy lives. Number 3. Antique furniture. Boomers often love antiques for their history and craftsmanship, but millennials are choosing modern, affordable furniture they can put together themselves. Stores like IKEA are popular because they sell stylish furniture that fits millennials' budgets and desire for flexibility. The value of Old English furniture has gone down by almost 40% in the last 10 years, showing how tastes have changed between generations. Number 4. Wall-to-wall carpeting. Boomers often put wall-to-wall carpeting in their homes for comfort, but millennials prefer hardwood or laminate floors. They like floors that are easy to clean and look more modern. Many young homeowners and renters like bare floors because they can add rugs to change the look of a room without doing a big renovation. Number 5 on our list of things boomers loved that millennials no longer buy is cable TV subscriptions. As streaming services have become popular, many millennials have stopped paying for cable TV. In 2023, 58% of millennials didn't have cable TV anymore. They like being able to watch shows whenever they want, pay less, and use different devices to watch. Streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus are now the top choices for entertainment among younger viewers. Number 6. DVD/Blu-ray collections. Millennials are getting rid of their DVD and Blu-ray collections and switching to digital and streaming options. They like being able to access lots of movies and shows without taking up space in their homes. Many millennials also worry about the environment and don't want to buy plastic discs that will end up in landfills. Digital libraries are becoming more popular than physical collections. Number 7. Landline phones. Most millennials don't see the need for landline phones now that everyone has smartphones. Mobile phones can do so much more than just make calls. They can send texts, make video calls, and do many other things. Many young adults don't want to pay for an extra phone service when their smartphones can do everything they need, often with better quality and more features. Number 8. Home stereo systems. Big home stereo systems are being replaced by small Bluetooth speakers and streaming services. Millennials like being able to take their music anywhere, control it with their phones, and listen to any song they want without buying albums. This change has led to fewer sales of traditional stereo equipment, as younger people care more about portability and connecting to their digital devices than having the best sound quality. Number 9. Checks. While boomers often use checks to pay for things, millennials prefer digital payment methods. Apps like Venmo, PayPal, and mobile banking apps are fast and easy to use. Young people like being able to split bills, send money right away, and keep track of their spending on their phones. Because of this, fewer and fewer millennials are using checkbooks. Number 10 on our list of things boomers loved that millennials no longer buy are houses. Boomers often saw buying a house as a sign of success, but many millennials are finding it hard to do. Houses are expensive, the economy is uncertain, and young people have different priorities. Yahoo Finance reported that most millennials are renting instead of buying homes. This is partly because of money issues. but also because they want to be able to move easily if they need to change jobs. Number 11. Cars. Boomers often saw cars as a symbol of freedom, but millennials in cities are choosing public transportation, ride-sharing services, and eco-friendly options like electric scooters. Many young adults find car ownership expensive and unnecessary, especially with the rise of convenient alternatives. They're more concerned with reducing their carbon footprint and saving money on parking and maintenance. Number 12. Motorcycles. The motorcycle industry is feeling the impact of changing generational preferences. While boomers embraced motorcycle culture, millennials are less enthusiastic. CNBC noted that millennials don't like motorcycles as much as previous generations did. Young adults are opting for safer and more practical transportation options that fit their lifestyle and budget. Number 13. High-end designer brands. Millennials are moving away expensive designer labels, focusing instead on sustainable and ethically produced fashion. They're more likely to research a brand's environmental impact and labor practices before making a purchase. This has led to the rise of eco-friendly and socially responsible clothing companies that cater to these values. Number 14. Formal wear. As work environments and social settings become more casual, the demand for formal wear is decreasing among millennials. A 2024 study found that young adults increasingly favor casual and athleisure styles over formal attire. Many millennials prefer versatile pieces that can be dressed up or down, rather than investing in outfits for specific formal occasions. Number 15 on our list of things boomers loved that millennials no longer buy is bar soap. Liquid soaps and body washes are taking over bathroom shelves as millennials turn away bar soap. Studies show that 3 in 5 millennials think bar soap is unhygienic. They believe that bar soap collects germs, leading them to choose liquid alternatives that come in a variety of scents and formulations. Before we continue with the video, take a quick moment to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you never miss out on our latest updates. Plus, we've got some helpful resources in the description. Check them out and share your comments after you're done watching. Number 16. Diamonds. While boomers often saw diamonds as essential for engagement rings and jewelry, millennials are looking at other options. Ethical concerns about diamond mining and changing financial priorities are leading young adults to explore alternative gemstones or lab-grown diamonds. Many millennials prefer to invest in experiences or practical purchases rather than expensive jewelry. Number 17. Gardening equipment. While some millennials enjoy gardening, they often approach it differently than boomers did. Many young adults use community gardens or focus on small-scale indoor plant care. A report suggests that the garden equipment market is feeling the impact of these changing preferences. Millennials are less likely to invest in large gardening tools, opting instead for minimal equipment suited to urban environments or shared spaces. Number 18. Lawn care services. Unlike boomers who often prioritized perfectly manicured lawns, millennials are embracing more natural landscaping. Many young homeowners are choosing native plants that require less maintenance and are better for local ecosystems. This shift away from traditional lawn care has affected companies that offer these services. Number 19. Fabric softener. Millennials are skipping fabric softener in their laundry routines. They see it as an unnecessary expense and are concerned about its environmental impact. Many young adults are opting for simpler laundry products or natural alternatives like vinegar. This change in habits has led to a decline in fabric softener sales. Want to try a more sustainable option? Check out the description for instructions on how to make your own fabric softener. Number 20 on our list of things boomers loved that millennials no longer buy are canned goods. Fresh, organic, and locally sourced foods are more appealing to millennials than canned options. This generation is more likely to cook with whole ingredients or choose minimally processed options. They're concerned about the nutritional value of their food and the environmental impact of packaging. This preference for fresh ingredients has changed how many millennials approach cooking and meal planning. Number 21. Beer. Millennials are drinking less beer than previous generations. They're turning to craft beers, hard seltzers, and other unique alcoholic beverages that offer more variety. Forbes reported that millennials consume less alcohol overall compared to older generations. When they do drink, they're more likely to choose wine or spirits over traditional beers. Number 22. Cereal. Breakfast cereal, once a morning staple, is losing popularity among millennials. they're choosing healthier and more convenient options like oatmeal and smoothies. Young adults are looking for quick breakfasts that offer more nutrition and fit into their busy schedules. Many millennials view traditional cereals as too high in sugar and lacking in nutritional value. Number 23. Travel agents. Online travel booking platforms have made traditional travel agents less necessary for millennials. Young adults prefer to research and book their trips themselves, using websites and apps that offer reviews, price comparisons, and instant bookings. Millennials enjoy the control and flexibility of planning their own travel experiences. They often rely on user reviews and social media recommendations when making travel decisions. Number 24. Newspapers and magazines. Physical newspapers and magazines are being replaced by digital news and online content. According to a study by the American Press Institute, only 28% of millennials pay for at least one news product. Young adults prefer to get their news online, often through social media or news apps. They value the ability to quickly access and share information across various platforms. Number 25 on our list of things boomers loved that millennials no longer buy are board games. While boomers enjoyed traditional board games for family entertainment, millennials are more interested in digital and online gaming experiences. Young adults appreciate the variety and convenience of video games and mobile apps. Some millennials do enjoy board games, but they tend to prefer more complex, strategy-based games that offer unique social experiences. Number 26. Holiday decorations. Millennials tend to be more minimalistic in their approach to holiday decorations. They're less likely to invest in extensive decorations, preferring simpler, more subtle ways to celebrate. Many young adults opt for reusable or multi-purpose decorations that can be used year-round. Some millennials also prefer experiential holiday activities over traditional decorating, focusing on creating memories rather than elaborate displays. Number 27. Lottery tickets. Boomers often buy lottery tickets regularly, but millennials are less interested in this form of gambling. A Gallup survey shows that only 1/3 of Americans aged 18 to 24 have played the lottery, compared to almost 2/3 of those aged 50 to 64. Young adults are more likely to save their money or invest it in other ways. Many millennials view the lottery as an unreliable financial strategy and prefer to focus on building their careers or starting businesses. Number 28. Alarm clocks. Traditional alarm clocks are being replaced by smartphones among millennials. Young adults appreciate the multifunctional capabilities of their phones, which offer alarm features along with many other useful tools. Smartphones allow millennials to customize their wake-up experience with various apps and features. Some young adults are also exploring smart home devices that integrate with their phones for a more seamless morning routine. Number 29. Postcards. Sending postcards while traveling was common for boomers, but millennials use social media and messaging apps to share their experiences instantly. Young adults prefer the immediacy and interactivity of digital communication. They can share photos, videos, and stories in real time with friends and family back home. Some millennials view physical postcards as outdated and less environmentally friendly compared to digital alternatives. The last thing boomers loved that millennials no longer buy are collector's items. While boomers might collect physical items like stamps and coins, millennials are more interested in digital assets. Some young adults are investing in things like NFTs, non-fungible tokens, as a modern form of collecting. Millennials often value experiences over physical possessions, which impacts their interest in traditional collectibles. And there you have it, a peek into how shopping habits have shifted between generations. These changes aren't just about personal preferences, they reflect bigger shifts in our society, economy, and technology. While not every millennial or boomer fits these patterns exactly, these trends paint a picture of a generation that values practicality, digital solutions, and experiences over traditional material goods. Remember, every purchase we make, or don't make, is a small part of this larger story of generational change. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget the link in the description